Nasution. I'm a college student from Mathematics Education Study Program 2019 at State University of Medan. In the first video, I will explain about the philosophy of mathematics. So, as we know that the philosophy of mathematics is not the only philosophy, but only one of many philosophies. Therefore, we will start with an explanation of philosophy in general, then the philosophy of mathematics in particular. Therefore, in this video, I will explain several points as follows. The first, I will explain about definition and scope of philosophy. The second, the relation between philosophy and mathematics. The third, definition, the philosophy of mathematics. The fourth, stream in the philosophy of mathematics. The fifth, epistemology, ontology, and mathematical methodology. The sixth, implication of the philosophy of mathematics in learning in school. So guys, let's check it out for the first point, definition and scope of philosophy. What is the philosophy? Etymologically, word of philosophy comes from the Greek is philosophia, which consists of two words, namely philos is meaning of love and sophia is meaning of wisdom. So we can say philosophy is love of wisdom. Philosopher Francis Bacon 5061 until 6026 mentioned philosophy as the Greek mother of the science. So all branches of science, including mathematics, are considered from the same mother, namely philosophy. According to Burhanuddin Salam 2000, there are at least three characteristics of philosophy, namely universal, radical, and speculative. The second, I will explain about the relation between philosophy and mathematics. We know since the 5th and 3rd millennium before century, mathematics has been known in ancient Egypt and Babylon as a tool to solve various non-physical problems as well as practical problems. Mathematical formula are also used to aid construction, calendar preparation, and calculation in commerce. The great philosopher who developed mathematics is Pythagoras and Plato. For Pythagoras, mathematics is very important to understand philosophy. He also discovered the fact that the different phenomena can exhibit identical mathematical properties. Therefore, he concluded that these properties can be represented in numbers. The main principle in mathematics today is abstraction, because for the Greek philosopher who developed mathematics, truth is essentially only concerned with a permanent entity and an unchanging connection and affinity. Thus, it is clear from the beginning that mathematics was not only a tool for philosophical understanding but also a part of philosophical thought itself. Then the third, we explain about definition of philosophy of mathematics. What is the philosophy of mathematics? The philosophy of mathematics is basically a reflective thought on mathematics, the object that is studied and considered carefully and attentively is mathematics. The philosophy of mathematics is the branch of philosophy that studies the assumption, foundation, and implication of mathematics. It aims to understand the nature and method of mathematics and find out the place of mathematics in people's lives. In particular, the philosophy of mathematics, according to Howard and Carroll, is an attempt to reorganize a collection of mathematical knowledge that has been disorganized over centuries and given certain symbol and meaning. In order for mathematics to become one, whole and integrated, the existence of a philosophy of mathematics become necessary and absolutely must exist. Great hopes are placed on philosophers and mathematicians to make the philosophy of mathematics the confine and discipline of mathematical science that has been brought into phase over the century due to the many contradictions that characterize the development of mathematics and demand to be resolved. Therefore, we can know that the background of the need for philosophy of mathematics is contradiction, paradox, and math crisis. The fourth, I will explain about stream in the philosophy of mathematics. There are four major streams in the philosophy of mathematics, namely logism, formalism, Intuitionism, and Platonism. Stream of logism. Logism views mathematics as part of logic. Therefore, the study must also use logic so that mathematics is more logical to understand. Adherent stream of logism are J. Leibniz, J. Fritz, B. Russell, and Whitehead, and R. Carnap. Bertrand-Russell's admission of acceptance of logism is the clearest and most explicit in this formulation to important statement that he put forward, namely, all mathematical concepts can absolutely be simple to the concept of logic, and the second, all mathematical truth can be from axiom and rule through logical inference alone. Stream of formalism. This stream states that mathematics is a symbol system that is used to reverse existing object or use a processing process for the symbol use. Formalism addresses to the principle that mathematical statement can be interpreted as a statement about the consequence of certain rule of manipulation. An early proponent of formalism was David Hilbert. Stream of Intuitionism. Stream states that mathematics as the product of intuition. Intuition is used as a mainstay in studying and understanding mathematics. Intuitive knowledge can be used as a hypothesis for further analysis in determining whether or not the statement is true. The determination of mathematics lies in the human mind and not the symbol on paper. Furthermore, intuitionists state that the object of everything, including mathematics, exists only in our mind, while externally it is considered non-existent. Stream of Platonism. Plato view of mathematics that mathematical objects are abstract and have no relation to reality or origin, so that they are eternal and unchanging. The fifth, Epistemology, Ontology, and Mathematical Methodology. Mathematical Epistemology. Mathematical epistemology is a branch of philosophy that deals with mathematical knowledge. The things studied in this branch of philosophy are the basic aspects of mathematical knowledge, such as the source, nature, limit, and truth of knowledge, along with the characteristics of mathematics, which include abstraction, space, time, quantity, symbolic form, and pattern. Mathematical ontology. Mathematical ontology is a branch of philosophy that deals with existing something that exists, including metaphysical things in mathematical knowledge. Many things are questioned in the ontology of mathematics, including the scope of mathematical statement related to the real world or fact, or only in the human mind. Mathematical methodology. Mathematical methodology is a collection of method, formula, and rules used in mathematics. It can also be interpreted as a way of arranging various plots and principles that are applied to mathematics as a method. There are three methods in mathematical methodology, namely the deduction method, the induction method, and the dialectical method. Implication of the philosophy of mathematics in learning in school. The philosophy of mathematics will affect the mindset of a person or a teacher in school in viewing mathematics, so that it affects the way teacher teach mathematics. The teacher considers mathematics to be just a collection of numbers and formula, so whether she realizes it or not, she becomes a supporter of the formalism. Furthermore, teachers who only rely on logic or common sense are classified as logical teachers. Usually, this type of teacher has difficulty understanding or accepting mathematical truth that seem difficult to accept by common sense or might be contrary to common sense. If the teacher does not understand the structure of mathematics, he may fall into the misconception that are taught students. Okay guys, that's enough my explanation on the topic of philosophy of mathematics. If there are criticism or suggestion, you can write them in the comment column, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get the latest on topic learning the history of mathematics. See you next time, guys, and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.